I'll tell you something. Resourcing is a one somatic practice that has the potential to transform the way you experience life. I am often asked, what is the one thing I can do? And it really comes down to resourcing. Resourcing is when we allow our body to experience what comfort, what safety, what connection, what happiness, what joy feels like. I'm going to explain first why this is so important. So imagine your life is like a seesaw. The seesaw is supposed to move up and down, up and down. That's what it was designed to do. But when there is so much weight on the one side, the seesaw will get stuck. And it cannot do this, which is the fun part of it. It'll just stay stuck. Life wouldn't be that different. When a lot of our energy, a lot of our attention and intention goes after things that feel uncomfortable, things that are threatening, things that are sad, well, our seesaw gets stuck. Our nervous system forgets to do this, the back and forth that it was naturally designed to do. So when we do resourcing, we're reminding our body what it's like to do this by putting some weight on the opposite end to stress. So that is what resourcing is. So how do we do this? I recommend you do this maybe a couple of times a day, no more than 5 minutes. It really is something that you can do every day and fit it into your lifestyle. So you're going to start by getting really comfortable where you are. And first, we're going to ground. And ground is the effort of bringing your attention into your body. You're just going to look for a place that feels very comfortable or feels neutral or feels whole or feels welcome by the space that you're in. For many people, that has to do with your supports. So it can be your feet, it can be your seat, it can be your back. So we put our attention there for a few seconds. You know, I often talk about what does it feel like? What sensation do you feel? If you had a color, what color it is? Does it grow? Does it change when you put your attention into it? So the first part, you ground. Once you're grounded, your second part is going to be the resourcing. And that is either finding something in your environment that makes you really happy, that brings you joy, that brings you a sense of safety, connection, or a memory. A memory that when you think about it right now makes you happy, brings you safety and connection. So for me, for example, I have this beautiful window with a beautiful evergreen tree outside, and I often see cardinals. So sometimes remembering that brings me a lot of joy. So I do the same thing. I bring in this memory. I explore what it feels like to have this memory, what it feels like in my body. Does it feel warm? Does it feel open? You know, does it feel tingly? I just explore it and remind my body what joy, safety, and connection feel like. Now, if you're first doing this practice, it might feel a little bit overwhelming, so just do it for as long as you can. Maybe it is 5 seconds, 10 seconds, that's perfectly fine. As you practice and practice, what's going to happen is your nervous system will start remembering what resourcing feels like. And then when things actually get hard, it will feel anchored in this resourcing. Let me know how it goes.